Қайырлы күн, ФЗ-18 және МЛ-18 топтарының студенттері. Бүгінгі кәсіптік шеттер тілі пәніміздің тақырыбы Publications, Popular English Writers. You'll get to know about Charles Dickens. His full name is Charles John Huffam Dickens. He was born in 1812 in February in Landport. It's situated in Portsmouth, England. As a child, Charles Dickens would walk with his father by Gads Hill Place, a large impressive mansion outside Rochester. His father told him that with hard work he could live in such a house. 36 years later, in 1856, Dickens bought it. When Charles Dickens was 12 years old, his father was imprisoned for debt. Young Charles was sent to work in a boot blacking factory to help support their family. Now let's name Charles Dickens' major works: Oliver Twist, The Old Curiosity Shop, Bleak House, Hard Times, Little Dorrit, A Tale of Two Cities, Great Expectations. And the other minor works are American Notes, Pictures from Italy, The Life of Our Lord. So one of his famous novel is Great Expectations. The period of the novel was a time of change. England was expanding worldwide and becoming a wealthy world power. The economy was changing from a mainly agricultural one to an industrial. With increasing technological changes came clashes with increasing social problems. Machines were making factories more productive. People lived in terrible conditions. Children as young as 5 were being forced to work 12 and 13 hours a day at a poverty wage. The story is written as a first-person story, telling his life story and commenting on it along the way. The locations of the story are in London or on the marshes around Kent, near the junction of the rivers Thames and Medway. These are areas that Dickens knew well. His happiest childhood years were spent in Chatham, on the eastern coast. Nearby were marshes, prison hulks, and convicts. Also, he lived in London for years and knew the black streets, markets, and places very well. So now let's learn some new words from this novel. Often, жетім. This is some pictures from that book. Convict, үкім шығарылған, сотталған, rag, шүберек, with an old rag tied around his head. So these are new words. You have to memorize them and translate them. As a home task, I gave them. So you are supposed to translate them and make up sentences. These are verbs. For example, chatter, glare, growl, lame, lie, lick, limp, mutter, plead, seize, shiver, and the other words, curse. So here I've given a short description where you can come across those new words. A fearful man, all in curse grey, with a great iron on his leg, a man with no hat and with broken shoes and with an old rag tied round his head, a man who had been soaked in water and smoothed in mud, and lame by stones and cut by flints, and stung by nettles and torn by briars, who limped and shivered and glared and growled, and whose teeth chattered in his head as he seized me by the chin. Көзінде үрей бар, сұрғылт түсті, аяғында кісен, темір кісен бар, басында қалпақ кимеген, жыртық аяқ киімдермен, басын ескі бір шүберекпен байлап алған, үсті малмандай су, аяғында балшықтан жүре алмай ақсаңдап, жаңағы шиповник пен крапиваның тікенектеріне аяғына оратылып, әрең дегенде қалшылдап, дірілдеп, тістері жаңағы суықтан дірілдеп, күңіреніп келе жатқан адамның бейнесі. Yes, here a short description. So you can see these new words in the context. So notice their correct use in the sentences. Staple. Жаңағы мешіттерде күмбез десе, церковьтарда, шіркеулерде шпиль деп айтады, иә, сонда жаңағы төбесінде крест қоятын үшкір жаңағы шпиль, иә. Поч бұл артқы есік, верандаға деп айтады, немесе жаңағы жасырын есікке артқы есіктер. Брайас шиповник, мад балшық, нетл крапив, flat shore жағалау. A tool used to file down metal. It's a very sharp knife-like implement. Темір егейтін пышаққа ұқсас құрал. Thank you for your attention. See you at the next lesson. For more facts about Charles Dickens and his works, you can go to this link and find out many other interesting facts about his life. And you can find out the other sites where you can find adapted stories of Charles Dickens. Thank you.